Namaste, friends. Welcome to my channel. My name is Lauren Bentley, and today I have for you another Vinyasa flow. Every Monday and Friday, I offer you a brand new flow that's always geared towards all levels. Even when we throw in some intermediate challenges, I still really try to focus it to be for all levels because I'm a big believer in movement for all bodies, movement that helps you feel strong, sustainable, and supported within your own being. So if that sounds like your jam, go ahead and give this channel a subscribe, perhaps like the video, give it a share, leave a comment, all those things that helps the algorithms. If you are interested at all in working one-on-one with me, I am a trauma certified 300-hour yoga teacher, a 200-hour mindfulness teacher, breathwork facilitator, and Reiki master. And I combine many modalities together to create a very compassionate and gentle approach to healing as I merge the body and mind. So all that can be found in the description below. And I do have a podcast that I am returning to in the very near future. So stay tuned for all of this great stuff that's coming your way. And the best way to be notified is to follow along with me on this channel, as well as, look in that description box and follow me along on Instagram and all that good stuff. So no prompts are needed today, but if you find in standing splits that you do kind of like to have yoga blocks, we will be coming to a few standing splits, so those may be handy for you. Or if you just like the support of blocks, of course, you're welcome to have them. Without further ado, let's go ahead and arrive in our child's pose position. We're going to bring our big toes together, knees no wider than the edges of your mat. As you send your hips back, walk those arms out long. Now we're going to bend into the elbows, bring your hands together in Anjali Mudra, that prayer position, as you then take those hands back to the back of the head, kind of like shark fin. And then you can begin to walk those elbows out forward. So kind of getting a nice stretch into the triceps, into the armpit chest. Let's just arrive here, heavy on our mat, taking a few deep breaths into our body, allowing ourselves to get settled in. Releasing anything that's happened so far today or anything on your to-do list. And just really give yourself this gift of the present moment, right? Like you unrolled your mat, you pressed play, you did the hardest parts. So really be all in just for you. There's that saying out there that the way you do anything is the way you do everything. So what are you going to be dedicated to? What's the kind of life you want to live? Let's plant that seed here on your mat. And then we'll release those hands, walk them out long in front, and begin to lift up to a tall spine. From here, we'll bring those knees back together and come up to the balls of the feet. So curling all those toes under, sitting back onto the heels. And then taking your hands to heart center, interlace. Let's just roll out those wrists. Letting your breath be deep, traveling to the bottoms of your feet. Release the hands, we'll take them behind us, interlace again, press those hands away from the body, roll shoulders back. And then just kind of begin to draw some half moon circles with the neck, keeping the shoulders back. And then we'll come through to center. And as you breathe out, finding a rabbit pose, let your hands float up any amount as you drop the crown of your head down to the mat. But don't let your weight just crash into the top of the head. Keep it pretty light here. Keep your shoulders rolling away from the ears. And then we'll breathe in, begin to roll ourselves back up, staying on those toes. Use your hands as you need to come into a little toe stand. Taking your hands to heart center if you can. And this nice long spine. Lots of love to our feet here today. And then we'll drop our hands. Go ahead and lift your hips up and back, finding yourself in your first forward fold. Press into all four corners of your feet, head, neck, and shoulders round forward. Let's shake that head out, no. Let's shake it, yes. Just allow any tension that you may be holding to just simply melt off of you. As you breathe in, find yourself your half lift. Your hands can float to the thighs, maybe they're on the shins or the mat. Just squeezing shoulder blades down, back body, core is firm. Breathe out, release. As you inhale, let's float all the way up to our mountain pose. Arms reach overhead, hands rest, heart center. You can soften the eyes here or keep them open as you just begin to rock yourself a little front and back on your feet, orienting yourself with your center. And then maybe rocking a little side to side. Just letting yourself land here right in the center of your mat. Let's soften the eyes for a moment. Let yourself feel your center of gravity, tune into your center within your being, and set an intention for your practice. Perhaps it's in the I am statement. So you can inhale, I am, and exhale your affirmation, your word, your mantra. And then we'll breathe in to reach our arms high. Breathing out, lead with that heart all the way down, forward fold. Let your head be heavy. Weight goes into left foot, reach right leg high, standing split, squeeze right glute, nose towards your left knee. And then we'll stack that right hip over the left, just finding a little funky standing split variation. Release, right foot meets the left. And then weight goes into right foot as you lift left foot high, squeeze left glute, and then stack left hip over the right. Release left foot down and walk yourself out to your first high plank. Shoulders right over the wrists, low belly in, tailbone down. Let's just rock ourselves a little front and back. Getting into our wrists and ankles a bit more, and bringing some heat into our body. And then come to the center, we'll drop those knees down, tabletop position, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Flex that right foot, press it up towards the ceiling, drop that belly, roll hard forward. And as you exhale, tuck the nose into the knee as you round the spine. Inhale, drop belly, kick right foot up, squeeze that right glute. Exhale, round it in. And one more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back to a long spine, and then we'll kick our right leg back behind us. Drop right toes down, squeeze left knee in towards the nose, round through upper back. Tap left knee down, inhale, exhale, squeeze it in. Last one, tap and squeeze. Beautiful. Drop that left knee down, reach right foot high, inhale. As you exhale, we'll take this right foot in between those hands, roll shoulders back. Breathing in, arms reach high. Breathing out, melt into that front hip, keeping the inner thighs squeezing towards one another. Anjaneyasana. Grab your left wrist and exhale, little side body stretch to the right. And inhale through the center, really squeezing everything into midline as you grab right wrist, little side body stretch to the left. Full body activation there. Inhale through the center. As you exhale, release hands down, frame out front foot, and straighten out through that front leg. We'll flex toes up towards the forehead. Keep a soft bend in your right knee to protect that joint. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, fold over the midline of your right leg. Breathe in, walk yourself forward, rebending back into your front knee as your right knee meets the left, and we'll squeeze the elbows into the side body, lower all the way down to the belly. Keeping your hands in line with those upper ribs. Inhale, lift up for your cobra. Go ahead and look out over the right shoulder. Let's bend that right knee. Release right foot, exhale it down. Take it to the other side, lift up to your cobra. Look out over left shoulder as you bend left knee. Beautiful. Release, center, and all the way down. Push back up to that tabletop position, stacking the joints. And then that left foot floats up to the ceiling. Keep it flex as you drop belly, open heart, squeeze left glute. Exhale, squeeze that knee in towards the nose, round the spine. Inhale. Exhale. One more, breathe in. And breathe out. Beautiful. Come back to that long spine. Kick your left toes out long. Drop left toes down. Squeeze right knee in. Exhale. Inhale, tap. Exhale, squeeze. Last one. Tap. And squeeze. Awesome. Release that right knee down. Float left leg high. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze left knee in towards the nose. Place your left foot in between hands. Lift your arms high into the Anjaneyasana. Grab right wrist, exhale, side body stretch to the left. Come through the center, squeeze everything into midline. Right hand to left wrist as you side body stretch to right. Inhale, center. Exhale, release your hands down. Straighten out through that front leg, flex toes towards your forehead. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, release. Bending back into that front knee, coming forward. This time, lift your back knee, take your left foot back to meet the right. You can take belly to cobra. You can take chaturanga to upward dog. You can skip and head right back to our downward facing. And just let your head be heavy here. Feel your hands and feet connect to the earth just for a moment. Finding a nice breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale, let's let it go. And we'll begin to walk our hands to the feet, arriving forward fold at the back of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Fold on your exhale. Take your weight into your left foot as you reach your right foot high. Now go ahead and bend this right knee. Reach your right hand back to hold on to the inner arch of that right foot. Really press this foot into the hand. Find your dristi somewhere along the mat or right off the top of the mat. Your dristi is a focal point for you to stare at to help keep your balance. And taking our time, follow that dristi as you begin to reach that left arm forward. We're in our dancer pose. Keep pressing right foot into that hand. Breathe here. And then inhale, follow your dristi all the way up as you squeeze this right knee into the chest. Reach arms high. Begin to straighten out through that front leg, pointing toes up towards your forehead. And then breathing out, pendulum this right leg behind you, warrior three. Squeezing shoulder blades down back body. Find a few breaths here. As you exhale, take your hands down, standing splits, dropping nose to left knee, squeeze right glute. And then keep right foot lifted as you walk all the way back out to your three-legged plank. Keep right leg lifted, inhale, exhale, squeeze right knee in. Give me 2 and 1. Squeeze it in, and then three-legged dog, right leg lifts up high. As you exhale, step right foot in between hands, and inhale, rise all the way up to your high lunge, squeezing right hip back, front knee is behind toes. Weight goes into right foot. Let's peel our left knee up to the chest, one leg mountain. All right, we're moving from shrimp squats to our pistol squats. Really take your time here, listen to your body. We're just gonna do 3 of them. So our shrimp squat, you can take your hands to heart. You're going to bend into this right knee. And you want to try to gently tap that left knee down first. You can drop your hands if you need. And then rolling back to that left foot, maybe the whole left foot plants, maybe heel stays lifted as you extend the right leg out long. And again, maybe the right heel is lifted or lowered on the mat. Maybe your hands are at the heart, maybe they're on the mat. Walking yourself back forward. Okay, bend into front knee, tap left knee down, and then rise all the way up, one-legged mountain. Twice more, just like this. Bend into front knee, drop left knee, Rolling it back to that left foot, right leg out long, pistol. Right foot plants, left knee touches all the way up. Final one here, exhale it down. Take your time, use your hands as you need. Roll it back, and then roll it forward. So as we come forward, we're not going to lift it all the way up. We're going to let that left knee meet the right calf, Shiva squat. Hands can rest heart center. Inhale. As you exhale, keep the legs as they are as you sit all the way down. So left leg is crossed over the right. As you breathe out, find your twist, hooking left elbow to the outside of that right thigh. Inhale here. As you exhale, release your hands down to the left side. As you take your legs out long, finding yourself in side plank, lift hips high. Inhale, exhale, right hand plants. We're in our high plank facing the back of our mat, the new top of mat, at least for this next round. Okay, find that flow if you would like. Shut around, get an upward dog or belly to cobra. Exhaling into downward facing. Find a breath here in through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. All right, walk your hands to the back of the mat, back to your feet. Forward fold. Weight goes into right foot, we'll float left leg high. And then we'll bend into our left knee. Reach left hand back to grab a hold of the inner arch of that foot. Pressing foot into hand, find that drishti. Keep staring at that drishti as you begin to reach your right arm forward. Really take your time here. Find your breath and then begin to follow that drishti all the way up as you peel left knee up to the chest and extend left leg forward, flex those toes. Exhale. Go ahead and send that left leg behind you, warrior three. Find yourself an extra breath here. And as you breathe out, release hands down, standing splits. Walk yourself forward to your high plank. Left foot stays lifted. Squeeze left knee in and send it back. Give me 2 and give me 1. Left foot reaches high, three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot steps in between your hands. And we inhale, rise up, high lunge. Good, weight goes into left foot, reach right leg high. We're in our one-legged mountain, coming into our shrimp to pistol. Okay, this side's probably gonna feel different. Meet yourself here, move nice and slow. Take your time to come all the way down, bending as deep as you can into left knee. Drop right knee down, roll it back to your right foot. Pistol squat. This is definitely my easier side. Go ahead and come forward. Lifting back up into shrimp. Into one-legged mountain. Exhale, shrimp. Pistol. It's funny, my other side with the shrimp was easier, pistol not so much. This side is the complete opposite. Last one. Take it all the way down, take your time. And then again, coming forward, but pausing here in that Shiva squat. So right knee to left calf, hands can gather at heart center. And as you breathe out, coming down to sit. Now we have our left leg over the right. Breathing in to lengthen your spine. Breathing out, we twist. Right elbow hooks outside of left thigh. Inhale here. Exhale, release to the opposite side. Send those legs out long. Find yourself in your side plank. Lift hips high. Inhale. Exhale, left hand down with your option to flow. Downward facing dog. Great work, everybody. Funky little flow there. Let's just close out with one little sun A. Let's bend those knees, look forward, exhale, step or hop, top of mat, half lift and fold. Breathe in, root to rise, stand tall. Breathing out, hands rest, heart center. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, breathe in. Fold, breathe out, plant your hands, step or hop it back. Find that flow. And downward facing dog. Take a nice breath here in through the nose. Open the mouth and let it go. Beautiful. Let's drop down to those knees and swing our legs out to the front. So we find one little seated forward fold before coming down to our back. Press into those heels, flex toes to the foreheads, reach arms high, and breathe out to fold over those legs. Drop shoulders from your ears, let your head be heavy, and just breathe into your back body. Returning to your intention, let your breath be deep. Okay, this is when our mind really wants to go all over the place. Keep it here, devoted to yourself, dedicated to your breath and body. And we'll inhale to lift on up. And as you exhale, use your core to slowly come all the way down to the back. And we'll bring our knees into the chest, open them up to the armpits, finding yourself in your happy baby. Arms come to the inside of the legs, hands can grab pinky toe sides of the feet. You can rock yourself a little side to side. Just breathing into those inner thighs, into the hips. We'll release those feet, send them up high to the ceiling. Little waterfall pose of plow or shoulder stands in your practice. You can find that instead. And then unraveling, pulling knees into chest. And as you're ready, we'll take our legs out long, finding our final rest, our Shavasana. As you let your whole body completely surrender, quiet the mind, release the breath. Knowing that this rest is just as important as the movement. So really let yourself be fully here. And this is where I'm going to leave you. Please stay here for as long as you possibly can. I have so much love for you all. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.